Today, we're taking your communication skills to the next level. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're speaking a different language than the person you're talking to, even though you're both using English or the same language? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have the keys to unlock any conversation with anyone, anywhere, as long as you both speak the same language to communicate. It doesn't have to be as well verbal. Now, you might be thinking, adaptive communication? Damn, that sounds complicated. But trust me, gentlemen, once you grasp these concepts, you'll be navigating conversations like a seasoned diplomat. So easy, you'll be relaxed. So let's dive into the advanced techniques that will elevate you and your communication game. 1. The mirroring technique. Building on our 2-second pause, start paying attention to the other person's speaking style. Do they speak quickly or slowly? Do they use lots of hand gestures or remain still? Subtly mirror their style and presence. Why is this important? Mirroring creates a subconscious bond, making the other person feel more comfortable and understood. This is a technique that are used by high influencers, people of high status, and people who are top speakers, even spies. For example, Andrew Bustamante, who used to be a CIA spy, you can see him in many different podcasts. He talks about this. He mirrors the other person's body gestures. If the person crosses the arm, he waits for a while, and then naturally he crosses his arms. So, your action step. In your next conversation, try matching the other person's speaking pace and energy level. Notice how it affects the flow of the conversation. Number 2, the emotional radar. Develop your ability to read emotional cues. Look for micro expressions, those fleeting facial expressions that last for a fraction of a second. Why do this? Understanding the emotional undercurrent of a conversation allows you to respond more empathetic and effective. So your action step. Watch a muted TV show and try to guess the emotions being expressed based solely on the facial expressions and body language. This will train you. Number 3, the Linguistic Chameleon. Pay attention to the kind of language that the other person uses. Are they visual? I see what you mean. Are they auditory? That sounds about right. Or is it like kinesthetic? I feel you're really onto something. Try to use similar language in your responses. But why is this crucial? Matching someone's linguistic style makes them feel more understood and can significantly enhance rapport. I use this on a unconscious level. It became just natural for me that whenever I'm speaking with someone, my subconscious, because I trained it over time, it got used to a point that whenever I'm interacting with someone, my subconscious not really analyzes but registers the linguistic style and pattern of that person, and you'll see me naturally just fit into a role whereby I'm able to reciprocate the same energy level and the same language pattern of that other individual. I'm still authentic, but it's more of I'm adaptable to that person, easily creating bond. So your action step. In your next 3 conversations, try to identify the primary sensory language the other person uses and incorporate it into your responses. I hope that makes sense. 4. The curiosity cultivator. Instead of thinking about what you're going to say next, cultivate genuine curiosity about the other person and what they're saying. Why do this? Curiosity leads to better questions, deeper understanding, and more engaging conversations. So your action step. In your next follow-up conversations, challenge yourself to ask at least 3 questions that start with what or how before sharing your own thoughts. 5. The empathy enhancer. Practice putting yourself in the other person's shoe. Before responding, ask yourself in your mind, if I were them, how would I feel about this? How would I feel about the situation they're telling me? And then respond accordingly. Why is this important? Empathy is a cornerstone of effective communication. Gentlemen, it allows you to connect on a deeper level and respond more appropriately to situations. So your action step. Next time you're in a disagreement, pause and try to articulate the other person's perspective before stating your own. Try to think in their shoe and then paraphrase. Now remember that key I promised at the beginning? Here it is. The adaptive communicator's mantra. Before any important conversation, take a deep breath and remind yourself. Listen, adapt, connect. Listen to what the other person is saying, adapt to the situation, to their energy levels, and connect to what you're about to say, to your reaction. This simple phrase encapsulates everything we've discussed and can help you shift into the right mindset for effective communication. It's a format. Now, as you dig deeper into it, you may want to adapt the format to suit your own needs and style. But why is this so important? Why is this so powerful? It reminds you to listen, actively adapt your style to the person you're talking to, and focus on making a genuine connection. It's a quick mental reset that can dramatically improve your communication effectiveness. So I challenge you to use this mantra before significant conversation this week. Combined with the techniques we've discussed, you'll be amazed at how it transforms your interactions. Mastering adaptive communication takes practice, but the rewards are immense. You'll find yourself connecting more deeply, resolving conflicts more easily, and becoming the person everyone wants to talk to. Now, here's a teaser for our next video. You'll be exploring the art of storytelling in conversation. You'll learn how to captivate any audience, whether it's one person or 100, with the power of narrative. It's a skill that can elevate you from a good communicator to a truly unforgettable one. If you find value in this advanced technique, share them with the men in your life who want to level up their communication skills. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and join a community of modern gentlemen. Together, we're redefining what it means to be a skilled communicator in today's world. Until next time, this is Modern Chivalry, reminding you that true mastery in communication isn't about dominating the conversation, but about creating genuine connection. So, on that note, stay adaptive, stay empathetic, and keep refining your skills. Peace to you all.